All right, so now you might have an idea, and this is going to be very important that you've watched this, because we're actually going to do a bit more trivia. It seems that the swag is very well sought after, and so I know that you've been studying intently. But first, I'd actually like to offer some words from my colleague from ALS Quebec, who is unable to be here because she's currently in Munich. Curiously, she has a bag full of luggage tags from Montreal, but that too is in Munich with her. And so Claudine Cook, the executive director of ALS Quebec, says, "Bonjour, cher collègue." And that will be it for my French for today. But she really wishes that she was able to be here. Trust me, she hasn't changed her clothes in 3 days. She really does. So we're going to do a little bit of trivia, and we're not going to do it as pop-up because, as my friend Efrat reminds me, we speak too quickly, and people who have English as a second language need a bit of time to process. But we do want you to be thinking about that connection between ALS and Canada. So a few trivia questions for you to consider. There are bonus points as well, so however you need to just note the response, that would be helpful. All right.
Do they know what they're doing? They're writing it down?
Yeah, so you can write it down, you can note it, so that you're going to have about 5 questions with bonus points. The person who gets the highest score will get swag. All right, I'm going to start off. Easy question to start. In what country was first to approve the Amylyx therapy, also known as AMX0035? All right.
Tammy's worked with me too long.
All right, you get the second question.
Oh, I do the second question. Oh, I see how you've done it. Okay. I'm just following the rules. I also have like 150 pairs of socks still. So, you know, hit me up after if you really do want a pair. Okay, which Canadian was the winner of the Forbes Norris Award in 2018? And a bonus is that if you can name any of the other 2 Canadians who have won the Forbes Norris Award in the past. It's up to 2 bonus points, I assume. Okay, cool.
I think we're up to 4.
Oh, there's a...
Yeah. All right. So yesterday, this also is a quiz to be able to determine how well and attentive you were during all of the presentations. So during the Patient and Caregiver Advisory Council presentation yesterday, there were 2 members from Canada. Can you name them?
Question number 4. What year did the ALS Society of Canada join the Alliance? And as a bonus, why is that significant? What year did the ALS Society of Canada join the Alliance? And why would it be significant? Is a bonus. I get all the bonus. Yeah. There's only 2 more. Ron, I think, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now we're moving a little bit more into the Canadiana. So, Canada is a bilingual country. What are the two official languages of Canada?
Une minute.
No.
Je m'appelle Dave, je suis Canadienne. Do I get a pair? All right, okay. We give all the answers away. Okay, last one, super fun. What percentage of the world's supply of maple syrup comes from Canada? Is that it?
Yeah, how many
You gonna
points
read
should
the
we
answers
have?
out? I don't know.
All right,
It's your quiz.
sure. We'll start.
What? If whoever can
Okay,
figure it out at their tables.
so the first question, what country was the first to approve Amylyx's therapy, MX0035? Canada. Oh, you guys know. See, this is
Should've
easy.
asked what the trade name is in Canada.
Oh, that would have worked too.
You know? What's it called in Canada? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, no, but that's not fair. I'm trying to trick the Americans.
And the Canadian who was the Forbes Norris Award winner?
Angela.
All right. And who can name the other two? Come on, Wendy, at the back.
That's
Yes, that is Wendy Toyer from the ALS Society of British Columbia with a U, Marcella.
correct. Yeah. And Mike
Okay.
Strong.
And yes, Michael Strong, excellent. Bonus questions there. All right.
Oh, I'm doing one?
Yep.
Oh. What? No, but we've switched.
Go.
I didn't. Okay. Y'all can come now, right? You're all. This is going to be a very well organized conference. We can't even do trivia. Yeah. Whew. Really instilling confidence in everyone that Montreal's going to be great. Okay. Name one member from Canada's PCAC, and then name a second.
I know.
Okay. Yes.
Norma Masag and Paula.
Correct. Paula Trefiak and Norman McIsaac.
Excellent.
Wait. He was also a Chicagoan curling member.
That's right.
True.
Bonus point.
Relevant not to this, but relevant to the crowd, yes.
Okay, and what year did ALS Canada become a member of the International Alliance of ALS MND Associations?
2012.
Wrong.
1993.
Ooh.
Was it 93 or was it technically 92? And why is that relevant?
Founding.
A founding member, yes. All right.
Okay, she just wants the maple syrup one. Canada is a bilingual country. What are the two official languages? We all know, okay? We all got it right, I hope, correct? Bien. Oui? Okay.
All right. Okay, and I think this is actually going to be the tiebreaker. So how are we doing for points so far? Who has? Yeah, oh, great. You're going to end up still in, who was that said there was a cat fight at their table for socks? We're still going to be there. All right, what is the percentage of Canada's supply, or pardon me, the world's supply of maple syrup that comes from Canada?
85%.
Whoa. Is this like,
I still haven't heard it.
95.
I heard it.
Where? Okay, we're at 80%. Did anybody have 80%? At the back of the room.
All socks.
I think you have officially earned. And what's this?
Oh, what do we call that?
I know. What do we call this? Two.
Who said
All
two?
right. All right. So at your table, please identify who has had the highest number of points, and that person gets the takeaway of the socks. I've got an 80% at the back, and we've got a toque over there,
Who got the toque over here?
and we've got some luggage tags. Oh, you, Paula, you cannot have a toque. All right. Oh, Gudgeon, okay, I've got a toque for you. So with that, we would, I would like to also thank Kathy Cummings, who happens to be from Canada, for helping to supply some of the swag as well. And we look forward to welcoming you all to warm Montreal next year at this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I had 75%, so that's where I was going. All right. So first, I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time here, not just yesterday and today, but there's a lot that goes in to putting together this kind of not just conference, but the amazing content that we all experienced over the last couple of days. And is why we are genuinely excited to go to Canada, because we'll do this again in a year and fill our knowledge bowl even more. And I think really fill just our bucket, right? Our heart of why we do what we do every day. You know, as I have the honor of standing here many times and talking about just the great work that happens, I love that every person in this room takes away some energy, takes away some ideas, and hopefully, most importantly, feels more connected than ever before. So while we're wrapping this up, I wanted to highlight a couple things. There's so many things. I think everyone was taking notes over the last couple of days, laundry lists of things that we need to do, where we need to go. But one person said, no one organization can do it all. That is so true. Not one organization, and we shouldn't try, right? Like last night, we learned of some amazing people who live in the Netherlands and decided to follow a thought, a dream, a hope, and then we started to weave together resources to make that happen. We should focus on the things that we do well, understand where the gaps are that we aren't filling, see if we can find someone else that can do that, and actually really focus on collaborating, not duplicating our efforts, leveraging our dollars, our francs, our euros, all of those things together for the entire global community. And there's something that kind of struck me a little bit. Tanya, who gave the presentation yesterday and is new to our team of, yes, those who run organizations, those who are part of organizations. And you said something about, I think weathering a storm that you had weathered this last year as your first year in. And also, to be honest, as a person who's weathered a few storms here and there, I can honestly say I could not have weathered those storms without so many of the people in this room, whether it was the pandemic, organizational change, Amalix, all the different things that are happening in our community. So I encourage all of us as we go to dinner tonight and hopefully stay into the meetings in the APF tomorrow, really get to know each other, because connecting I can only speak for me, connecting over Zoom when we can only connect over Zoom for several years, or now being able to reach out maybe in person or a combination, helps us weather those storms. And really, we don't know what the unknowns are coming fast and furious. And I think Kathy mentioned that when she opened. She said, so many of us are struggling in different ways, whether that's personally. Obviously, there are a lot of geopolitical things happening economically. There's a lot that all of us deal with day to day, including living with ALS, caregiving for somebody with ALS-MND on a regular basis. This is a very special room of people. I'm very honored to be a part of it, and I just want to thank you so much. So that concludes our Alliance meeting for 2023. I do have to do a little bit of housekeeping before I let you go and then bring you back, is that tonight you heard about the dinner that we're going to have at 6 p.m. I hear we're at Switzerland. I hear she said be on time, so you don't get focused on that. Don't forget that the hotel should have given you some kind of QR code to, if you want to take the tram, that's a free transportation. If you're not sure about that, you saw all of our colleagues and their amazing T-shirts outside. Make sure to get that information. With that, thanks again for your time, your knowledge, your expertise, your willingness to come forward. For those of you online, thanks for sticking with us. We know how hard that can be. And I look forward to seeing everyone in Montreal next year. We'll be back here at 10 after the hour, 3:10, to listen to one of, I think, always part of the highlights is ALS M&D Connect. So thank you and have a great rest of the conference.